you don't know me by pulling rope, go get a piece of rope and just do this to it and watch it. Alright guys, we're going to talk about the first time I failed a scene. To give everyone understanding, there's not a man in this industry who has not failed. And what I mean by failed, dick will not work. Doesn't matter what you do. What I do in scenarios like this is I will not get paid. I'll be like, hey, don't pay me. Even if I did all the acting I will give them just a giant reduce, because it's like, if my dick isn't work, it's like being a construction worker and going to work without a hammer. First time, let's see, it was maybe my first year in, and I wasn't getting much work. I thought I had a scene at 2 days from now, I think it was in 2 days. But at the time, I was still driving for Uber. I was doing a bunch of other jobs. And my agent hits me up, hysterical. He's like, where the fuck are you? I'm like, what do you mean, where am I? I'm fucking driving for Uber. He's like, you're supposed to be on set. I'm like, no, set's in 2 days. He's like, no, set's right now. I'm like, what? He's like, dude, get to this address. And so I had to go all the way from Santa Monica to Woodland Hills. And so I fucking gun it there. And so I'm not sure if you guys ever felt like you're like that feeling where you're not supposed to be at work and you're late to work. It's kind of like that heart pounding feeling. You get a little bit nervous. You get freaked out, especially with a company you've never really, or you've worked for like once or twice. So you're not, in good standings with them yet. I get there, and it's for a company called Dog Farm. I believe their slogan is best in interracial porn. I think there's 9 guys, like, in jumpsuits, because they're supposed to look like we're doing construction on a house, and they're ready to go. Everyone's been there for a while, and I'm like, fuck. And so I'm nervous, and the director's like, calm down. And unfortunately, when someone tells you to calm down, you're not going to calm down. And also, at the time, I didn't have any boner pills with me. And I didn't know I was supposed to bring those to set. And it's just something you never thought about. It's not that I never thought about, it's just that I didn't know at the time. And also, I was not prepared to be at work. They gave me a jumpsuit, and we all had to act like we were, doing this damn scene, to the part where the girl, I think her husband couldn't pay for the construction. And so one of the other guys was like, well, there's one way you can pay us all. Basically, we bang her out right there. Now, you guys an idea of what this felt like. You're nervous to be on set. Every other dude there has either knows each other or has worked with each other. You don't know any of them. And so you kind of get it going, and it is nothing. Just nothing's working. It's like nothing she does feels, because also she's working on everyone else. So she's not like able to give you that like a little bit of attention to get your edge or get yourself there. So we're just going through the scene. I'm like, and also the shitty part is, so we all like got in a circle, and so we're like hip to hip with all the dudes, and she's just sucking a dick. If you're not ready, you back out of it and you try to get in there, but you're trying to get your dick in there enough times where it looks good. Every time my dick gets in there, it's just pulling rope. If you don't know me by pulling rope, go get a piece of rope and just do this to it and watch it. That's what it looked like. Real shitty. Not feeling great about myself. Then we all line up to fuck her too. And so line up one after one, and then I get up there and I'm just pushing, what's the best way to describe it? Yeah, it'd be like shoving a piece of rope at a girl's butt and just watch it not fucking go into her. And you're just like, fuck, you're just trying anything. But at this point, you're so far in your head that it's just not going to happen. And so we get through the whole scene, and then we get to the point where everyone comes, right? She gets on her knees in front of this building, and everyone just, one after another, pop, pop, pop. I remember just trying, but I'm just still loose as fuck. Now, I know how to get myself there better now. It's like, now, after being in for a while, you kind of understand what you did wrong and how to change those moments up. And all I hear from the director is, if you don't come, you don't get paid. And I'm like, walked off that set, apologized to her, apologized to them. And the first time you fail a scene, it is not a great feeling. I remember being very depressed after that. Nowadays, because, even if you've been in for a long time, it still happens every once in a while. You're a human, you're not a fucking robot. So I think I went and sat on a couch and just drank. That was a rough day. That was a very, very rough day for me. And those are one of those scenes that will always be burned into my fucking psyche. So guys, this job is not as easy as you think. I wish it was just as cool as fucking girls. It's not. Ask other male talents for advice. Don't be afraid to ask people, and how do you do it? How do you work on the days that don't work? Because what I think makes a good performer is not how well you do on your best day, but how well you do on the days where you do bad. You're not going to be 100% every day. All right.